Shout out to the Cows Gang. I'm your host, Mr. Palmer, and welcome to the show, Victim or Volunteer. What I want y'all to do, grab the nearest couch, sit back, and enjoy the ride. Man, Cows Gang. I told y'all, anytime I do a story, I always got the mindset, I guarantee you it's gonna be something worse than when I thought of the other video being the worst of the worst. No, it always get worse and worse and worse. Let's take a look at this convict right here. You see this black woman over here? Just take a look at her. Look at all pitiful, nasty, like a convict. This is 53-year-old Dr. Keiva Lark. Now, she is assistant principal. She is an assistant principal. And now she's locked up. They won't let her out.
Bruh.
Locked up, they won't let her out. Locked up, they won't let her out. Locked up, they won't let her out. This lowlife who's a assistant principal at a middle school in Florida was arrested for allegedly forcing a student to do what, y'all? What do you think she forced this student to do? I know y'all thinking some thoughts, but this motherfucker actually forced this student to massage her feet.
Ugh.
You can't make this up. You can't make this up. This motherfucker actually had a kid massage her feet because he was accused of throwing some paper across the room, and she said, well, since you can't do no good with your arms, I'm gonna have you do something real good. Massage her funky, low-lifted, convicted, stanky, dirty ass feet. You cannot make this up. This motherfucker is charged with lewd conduct, lewd offense against a student by an authority figure. In Florida, you get charged more if you actually an authority figure. Yeah, if you're a teacher, you get charged with whatever, but if you're a principal, assistant principal, superintendent, they charge you with another crime. Now, this investigation began April the 4th after the head principal of Lake Marion Creek Middle School reported the incident to the police. Yes, this just happened. Now, the deputies say the 13-year-old was sent to Lark's office for throwing balls of paper across the classroom during the test. Now, while in the office, two witnesses and the victim, they heard Lark. Lark told the victim to rub her funky ass feet. And this was she said in her quote. Since he didn't have anything better to do with his hands, she allegedly took off her shoes, placed her legs across the boy's lap, and he did what he was told. You cannot make this up. And she had witnesses who heard Lark scolding the boy for not rubbing the feet correctly. She actually demonstrated the mother by rubbing his arms and shoulders on how she wanted him to massage her funky ass feet. And a co-worker said they heard the assistant principal Lark tell the student to rub her feet like he loved her. Why the you think he loved you? The witness also said Lark told the student that she was doing this so he would know what foreplay is for when he gets a girlfriend. You can't make this. Now, check this out. The co-worker said that Lark admitted several days later that she crossed the line during the incident. Nah, she realized she f***ed up. And not only that, the victim, the 13-year-old, said that this assistant principal previously referred to him as sexy chocolate. You can't make this up. So you telling me you got assistant principal who's supposed to be the overseer of authority to protect these students, running around calling this little sexy chocolate while passing him in the hallway at the school. So this don't seem like this is something that just happened like that. This is that's been going on. And Lark told the detectives that this was only a joke and that she was thinking to humble the student. So you calling him sexy chocolate was a joke and you was trying to humble the student. No, it seemed like you was trying to get him spooked and mold him to do as you want him to do, like massage your funky ass feet. Man, you can't make this up. What I'm gonna do, I'm gonna let the news speak his piece. Because y'all know the sheriff out there in Florida, county sheriff, who was very known, who got a YouTube channel, he go viral, talk about these different convicts. He actually was involved with this convict. So I want you to check out the details on what he had to say. Wow, you can't make this up.
Also tonight, closer to home, an assistant principal is facing charges accused of forcing a student to massage her feet. And that's not all. Polk County deputies tell us it happened at Lake Marion Creek Middle School in Poinciana. She was arrested because a number of witnesses came forward. Fox 13's Evan Moon spent the day in Poinciana today. Covering the story, has the very latest for us tonight on the case.
This assistant principal is accused of an inappropriate massage and making sexual comments to a 13-year-old boy, including about learning foreplay. The Polk County Sheriff calling this outrageous and evil behavior. A 13-year-old boy was just being a kid, throwing balled-up paper across a classroom at Lake Marion Middle School. His actions sent him to Assistant Principal Keiva Lark's office, but that's when the real trouble began.
She had a 13-year-old child that was at her school rub her feet. Did you hear what I said? That's right. This was a sexual encounter.
53-year-old Lark allegedly punishing the young boy by making him rub her bare feet in his lap, then teaching him how to massage them by rubbing his shoulders. She's also accused of making inappropriate comments, including to rub her feet like he loved her and that she was teaching him foreplay.
She didn't think he was massaging him the right way, so she massaged his arms and his shoulders, and then made the statement like, this will help teach you foreplay for when you have a girlfriend. That's how evil this conduct was. So she's in jail.
All of this reported to deputies by the principal after another counselor in the room sent it up the chain. And this wasn't the first time she made comments towards him.
She had made statements to him in the past to include calling him sexy chocolate. And that just added to our probable cause that she had a interest in him.
Sheriff Judd saying the boy's parents are disgusted.
We calmed the parents down and said, look, she's going to be held accountable for this outrageous conduct.
The Polk County School Board issuing a statement saying in part, this is abhorrent behavior for anyone who works among students, especially an administrator. This person no longer has any business being around children. But Sheriff Judd says parents should not worry.
It is a great school, and she's out. It's a safe place to send your children.
Keiva Lark is in jail facing lewd conduct and offenses against a student. At the Polk County Sheriff's Office, Evan Moon, Fox 13 News.
Evan, thanks.
Man, you heard what he said, man. You heard what he said? You heard what he said? The parents are pissed the off. They're going in, they're snapping off, they're spazzing off. But guess what? They got a lawsuit. They will have a lawsuit, guaranteed. They got a lawsuit, and what they gonna say? They gotta run that check. Now, for those who don't know, this is the Polk County Sheriff, Grady Judd, and he's been known on social media to talk about these different convicts in different situations, and he's popular. People with him, you know what I'm saying? And he called her out. He said it's completely inappropriate for a 53-year-old woman to act and talk like this to a middle school boy. It's even worse given that this was assistant principal and her student. That's what he said. Action was inappropriate, but she said she denied saying anything inappropriate to that student, even though the article said that she admitted to the detectives that she was joking. It was a joke. She was trying to humble the student by saying sexual like that. Humble my ass. You was trying to bait him. And it's unfortunate that in recent years, we've been seeing teachers get caught with having sexual affairs with students. We talk about female teachers. See, and when I was coming up, we had old ass teachers. We had probably that one 30-some-year-old in high school, but grade school, old teachers. So you got these 25-year-old that's dealing with a 14-year-old, 18-year-old, 17-year-old, and then next thing you know, they on the chain gang block, locked up with tears in their eyes, talking about, oh, I got a sex problem. And they be married. They be having kids, have a family. These convicts. This convict right here thought she was entitled. She thought she can get away with it. And she just knew that wasn't nobody gonna say. But look what happened. And look at that stupid ass look she got on her face. Now she could be in jail getting her foot massaged by these other convicts that she gonna be hanging with. Yeah. So I do hope they take her license. I do hope she will not be able to be any type of teacher, principal, none of that, to any school, high school, middle school, grade school, it doesn't matter. Keep that where she belongs, in the jail cell, massage somebody else's feet. So, Couch Gang, I got to know, when it comes to assistant principal, Dr. Keiva Lark, 53 years old, if she's a victim or volunteer. All I gotta say, kid, you dealing with one of these low-life baby mama tears that want to put hands on you, please tell. It ain't cool whether if it's a boy being groomed or a girl being groomed. I know a lot of guys sit back and say, hey, you know, I wish it was like that for me when I was in high school, and man, why they telling this tell? They talking about. Y'all tell me what y'all think. Appreciate y'all tuning in. I'm Mr. Palmer, and this conversation is over. Couch Gang, Couch Gang.